This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Welcome back. I am Ramon Robles, along with my best friends in the entire world, Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. Hi, guys.
Best friends.
Hello, how are you?
We're best friends. We spend more time together than I spend with just about anybody else.
That's true.
I consider you guys friends for sure.
I have broken bread with you more than anybody else. That's for sure.
And
That's
we do have a plethora of food knowledge.
I know. And that's what...
That's what brought us together.
That's what counts.
We got beer talk today on the show. We got coffee talk today on the show. We got all kinds of ignorance on the show today.
Yep.
But let's start with this. This is the most important thing. We're here because of Carbingo. Carbingo.com allows us to get on the radio every week and just talk about tamales.
Yes, absolutely.
And we appreciate that.
It's a direct line to the tamale talk. Yeah.
Could you make tamales?
I know I can't. I've
You
never
could.
made tamales, actually.
Your wife?
I don't think she has either.
Matthew?
My mother-in-law does.
Yeah, but not your wife or you.
She's made, not tamales, no.
All right.
She can, but
Ramon?
she's never made
No, we have to have a tamale party, though. I think
You seem
one...
to say that like you make tamales.
No, I do not. But I need to learn, right? It's just one of those things that, if you're a
He's on
boiler
the
mix-
other side of making them.
Yeah.
He's
We
in
should bring a tamale expert in one week.
Yeah.
Because we can do just about anything we want and have a tamale themed show.
I think that is a plan that
Okay.
needs to be.
Let me write that down.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a
Put it on
note.
that waterproof paper just in
This
case.
is awesome paper.
Yeah.
Thank you to our friends at Write in the Rain.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's go with some random facts real quick that kind of just blow my mind. Feedback. The word feedback is the shortest word in the English language that has the letters A, B, C, D, E, F.
Oh, wow. Never really thought
Yep.
of that.
True.
Yep. It is illegal to boil live lobsters in New Zealand, Norway, and Switzerland.
Why? There's
It's
no
probably
reason.
a humane thing. I
Yeah,
guess.
animal torture.
Speaking of lobsters, we did crawfish last Saturday, and they turned out pretty nice. I don't eat crawfish, but I
they're
was
like
told
miniature lobsters.
they were
though.
like miniature. They were a good size, and they were even eating the claws, which I understand means that they were big.
It's a 1/16 ounce of meat in the
It
claw.
I
is.
love crawfish.
It's an awful
You're a
return.
crawfish guy?
I love
Can't do
crawfish.
it, man.
And actually, I was never a crawfish guy because in Arizona, you really don't get a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
crawfish.
you can't.
And it was an
True.
acquired taste type of thing here in Houston, and now I love it. I love Houston food. I love Houston. I love Houstonians.
I love lamb. The only reason we've evolved to have eyebrows is so that we can give off subtle emotional cues.
Interesting.
That is true.
Like
That,
this.
it's true because it's a fact listed on this page.
I get a lot that I have a resting face of a certain type.
Yeah.
Just because I don't mean to.
You
but
can
I-
say resting bee face.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was
No, that's
applicable or
fine.
not. But yeah, the eyebrows. I'm always like this. According to my wife.
Yeah, how
Just
come?
always look-
Are you mad?
It's a visual thing because I have trouble seeing sometimes, and so I do that
Okay.
to see better. And people
I
think
got
I'm
you.
mean mugging.
Anybody? Go ahead.
I was gonna say my children, both of them, have inherited mean mugging.
Oh.
So maybe it's a nature
Yeah,
thing. Maybe it's
poor
not my
mom.
vision.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
she's in
just
for it.
true. They will mean mug you in a Target.
People watching on YouTube, I'm constantly scratching my eyes, and this week it's a thing in my head because the guy I work with has a sty in his eye, and it's puffy and whatnot. And he says because I keep scratching my eye, and so all week I've just been doing that.
You're gonna give yourself a sty.
Yes, it's a self
or poke yourself in the eye with that pencil.
You guys notice the pollen? amount
Yes.
lately?
Yeah, my white truck was
awful.
a nice tint of yellow today.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most isolated big city in the world is Honolulu. It's over 2,400 miles from any other city with the population over 100,000, which is a city in
Have you ever
California.
been?
Never been to
Not to Honolulu.
Me
I've been to
neither.
Maui a few times.
I'm
Like four.
dying to go to.
Is it
Hawaii.
amazing?
It's fantastic.
Is it
It
like
is.
Jurassic Park without the dinosaurs?
Without the dinosaurs,
wanna
yeah,
go.
it's
Very
great.
cool.
Now I kind of got the sense that
It's just so much travel time.
it is. It's a lot of travel time. I just got the sense there, and it was probably in my head that the citizens hated the tourists. Although ironically, that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
But I just got that sense.
To
They're
love
probably
Hey,
fed
really?
up with it.
Probably like
Probably
a lot-
like France or like Paris.
sure. But when you think about it, that's their lifeblood. Maybe
Yeah.
not Paris so much, but Maui,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's all tourism.
Yeah.
I'm sure Paris has a pretty good influx of money coming from tourism.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gotta be
It's-
huge.
I think it's literally the number one travel
I'm
destination,
sure.
right? A quick anecdote about traveling to Hawaii. One time we flew to Hawaii, but we had a stop in San Francisco to change planes and to go over to Maui. And we were late in Houston taking off, which meant that we were going to miss our connection. And I was so mad because we were meeting my sister and brother-in-law in San Francisco and leaving on that same plane to Maui. It was going to be a whole family thing. Well, we were late. the flight was late in Houston. It sucked. We were 45 minutes, an hour late, and we were so mad. And when we landed in San Francisco, the pilot came on and said, "Folks, we ask that you wait in your seat while the pilot of flight 1155 from San Francisco to Maui to board the plane." The pilots that were on my plane from San Francisco to Maui were on my plane, so that the plane hadn't left yet because the pilots were on my plane.
That's a flight meant to be right there,
And
buddy.
we said, "Hey, you're on our flight." And the captain said, "Come on." So
Yes, go.
it
That's
was
very
awesome.
cool.
It was
That's
awesome.
cool. What are the odds of that happening?
Yeah, I was so happy. My sisters were waiting, and it was great. Anyway,
That's one of the very few fun
yes.
airport stories.
Well, that was pre-pandemic too, where we didn't have
You're
to
living
have-
life right, dude.
It was fantastic. Speaking of good stories, a lady in Dallas just became the first woman in the U.S. to run 1,000 marathons.
Jesus.
1,000 marathons.
I don't think I've driven that long.
I don't know. But could you imagine
like
running a
full,
marathon?
like 26
26.3, 26 point, yeah, whatever.
26.1.
Yeah, marathon. I mean, 1,000.
26,000 miles,
But
basically.
after your 400th, I mean, it probably doesn't,
Yeah.
probably nothing,
It's
right?
like the distance. Isn't that like close to the distance around the world? Isn't that like 10?
She's just racing
20,000
herself.
miles?
Oh, probably, yeah, maybe. Well, how? No, I think
you-
it's a little. I
have
don't
you-
know.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Google- I'm
but
gonna Google that.
there's probably.
Have you heard the ultra marathons that it's like 100?
I've heard
100
about
miles
that.
or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
Those
the
are
ultra marathons.
crazy.
That's ridiculous.
And they're not like straight lines either. It's like up and down hills,
Right.
And rocks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's
In the heat.
rough.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, 24,900 miles.
Wow.
So she jogged the circumference of the earth.
Pretty much.
Or ran.
Not at
whatever.
once, but yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know the earth? Yeah, I jogged around it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
that
that is
planet.
phenomenal. Let's see. We'll do coffee in a second. I had another good story. I can't find what I did with it. Well, now it's not a good story because I can't find it.
Should have memorized it.
I know it, right? You think I should have. All right. Well, look, this lines up perfectly because we got to go to break here in just a second. But before that, I want to tell you, and we were talking about this before the show started. There is a Porsche that I see when I come into a place of business that's sitting out front, and I was asking Frank, "What do you think it could go for?" And he goes, "I don't know, but we should call Carbingo and see what it would appraise for."
It's a nice one.
Yeah, absolutely. Carbingo buys all kinds of vehicles, sports cars, high-end vehicles, commercial vehicles. If you want to sell your Porsche or you want to sell any type of vehicle, Carbingo.com is the easiest way to do it. And you're going to get all the chili with cheese for that car. You're going to get all the money, and right now is the perfect time because cars are still skyrocket high.
Yep.
And you're going to get more money than ever before. So Carbingo.com is the place to go. They're going to ask you a couple of questions about your car. Once you answer them, you get a number within minutes. And right away, either we go to you and pay you your check and pick up the car, or you can come to one of our buying centers and we make it super simple, 15 minutes. Or if you want to call us, you can call us at 872-272-4646. We want to buy your car.
That is fantastic. Very nice of them. All the chili with cheese.
With cheese.
I love it. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. During the break, we were putting together a composite of what the person driving that Porsche would look like. Frank, any idea what that guy? Probably handsome.
I doubt it.
Probably
It's usually the guy that, that can't.
probably short.
Yeah, probably short.
Midlife crisis.
Insecure.
Divorced 3 times. Right? I mean, those are the kind of people who would drive a vehicle like
Yeah.
that. Because what's wrong with, what's wrong with a Chevy Tahoe or, something like that?
No,
Why,
I like
why do
me
you
a
need a
Tahoe.
Porsche? You don't need a... Anyway, God bless those people who drive those
You don't
kind
need a
of cars.
Tahoe either.
Well,
No,
That's
some people
fair.
do.
You
No,
know
some
what?
people do. They
Sure.
have a large
Yeah, if you have a lot
family,
of
front
kids and
seat.
stuff.
Yeah.
could you get car seats in a Porsche?
Yeah.
You think so?
They have 2 small seats in the back, large enough for a small lapdog. But
How do you know?
they do have a couple of seats in the back.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Coffee drinkers. We're all coffee drinkers, right? We've
Yes.
talked about that. And we know that our residential barista is peering at us now because we got her attention. She said coffee. She used to work at Starbucks. And this is fascinating because your coffee order will reveal things about your personality.
Interesting.
All right. So here's a few different drinks and what they supposedly mean or say about you. Black coffee. Any black coffee drinkers?
Yes, I drink
Okay.
black coffee.
Matthew, I bet you're foo-foo.
Foo-foo? I do a little bit of black coffee every now and then.
Okay, a little bit.
But most of the time,
I think
no.
you're just hedging your bet just in case the black coffee drinker is something that you
Something
want to be.
butch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Black coffee drinkers are super manly. And
What about you, Ryan? You got to be a black coffee drinker. Americano. That's black
Americano's
coffee.
black
That
coffee,
counts.
yeah.
And
That's what
Jennifer,
I
you're
drink,
not a
too.
black coffee drinker. No, women aren't black coffee drinkers. All right, black coffee means you're focused, determined, and self-sufficient, but you also tend to be selfish at times. Frank, you're a bit selfish at times. I'm not gonna lie. Last week with those with the pan dulce I brought, you would not share.
Nah, whatever.
You would not share the pan dulce.
It's because you didn't bring him coffee.
Well, that's true.
Just for that, I'm going to start cream and sugar in my coffee.
2 creams.
Latte. Here we go. Latte.
I'm a latte man.
Jennifer, you're a latte?
No.
Okay,
I
not
like me
yet.
a latte.
You like it a
It's
lot?
hard to say no. Yeah.
You like the latte a lot? You like to keep things simple and probably aren't that adventurous.
that's
But you're mild-mannered, agreeable, and happy to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I'm a nice guy.
You said, yeah, then when you said the adventurous part, yeah.
See, a little bit of both.
I think it's wrong.
I can be a jerk and then I can go with
Yeah,
the flow.
okay.
right?
All right, so you're a black coffee and a latte drinker. Cappuccino. Jennifer?
Nope.
Wow, we hadn't got to your drink yet, all
I'm a
right?
fan of a cappuccino.
You're probably more fun than a latte drinker. You're open-minded and not afraid to try new things. Espresso. Is it espresso or espresso?
Yes.
It's
Es-
espresso, yes.
See, I
Espresso.
love
You
espresso.
saw how quick she said that?
I know it. Is it? Are
Is
you
that
an
a trigger?
espresso drinker?
Is that a
you?
trigger?
Yes.
Can I get an espresso,
Yes.
please?
So many people.
Coffee, don't you guys
I
consider
trigger
as
espresso's a black coffee.
Yeah,
right?
it's a
But
black coffee.
just-
It's just like
It's a
a
black
different
coffee.
bean.
Yeah. Oh, really?
different
Different
Yeah,
bean?
and
bean?
it's like
It's a
it's
different
like
bean.
roasted. It's
Really?
brewed differently. Yeah.
Oh,
But
I didn't know.
I would consider somebody that drinks espresso like just black coffee, right? It's
But that's
not-
a
yeah,
shot.
Yeah, that's
That's
just a shot. It's still
strong
black
black
coffee. It's
I
just a
love
shot.
espresso.
Really? See, I can't get on with that because
See, I like
it's so
an
quick.
espresso. Cuban.
So quick.
Cubans
Oh, I
drink it
get
every
that.
morning.
Flavor of this.
The Cubans be crazy.
Yeah, that's why we're so
Yeah, it's
crazy.
just it's just made differently.
Okay.
That's why they're always
And-
hyped
so
up.
is that your drink, the espresso? Okay, not yet.
No, I can't have espresso. It's too strong.
All right.
Jennifer likes the unicorn.
Well, here, well, don't ruin it yet, Jennifer. I'm dying to know what you
hates that
drink.
one. It's another trigger.
Espresso. You're adventurous, powerful, and no nonsense. So you're not afraid to cut to the chase and tell people what you want. All right, mocha. No,
I like me a
no
mocha. See, I like
Yeah.
all these coffees. Is it-
Kinda.
But what is your go-to? And you've already called a
Lattes,
latte.
yeah.
Okay, so mocha.
Yeah, mocha.
So this is you.
Yeah.
Okay, here
if,
we
if
go.
it's iced.
Oh my goodness.
I don't do hot drinks.
Explain what a mocha is again.
It's just espresso with milk and then mocha sauce in it with
Mocha is chocolate.
Yeah, just chocolate.
Why don't they
It's
just call it chocolate?
Because it's Starbucks.
Okay, yeah. So basically, mocha is just chocolate.
Yeah, it's just chocolate sauce.
Okay. A lot of milk, half espresso.
It's made with like a few shots of espresso and then the rest is just
few
milk.
shots of
Yeah.
espresso. Okay.
Wow.
That means you're extroverted, outgoing, and may be a loud person in general. There's a good chance you're the life of the party.
That is all wrong. Not at all.
Where are you getting these facts?
Maybe she's not a mocha drinker. Maybe
must not
she's
be
lying
this-
to us.
Yeah.
Iced coffee because you said you liked it.
Yeah, I like
All right,
iced
iced
Like me
coffee.
and iced
Everything
coffee
iced.
too.
If it's a hot day, you probably just want to cool down. But if you're ordering it in winter, you're a misfit who likes to go against the grain. Anybody's that no?
Interesting.
Coffee with flavored syrup. What would
Yes.
that be?
Either vanilla, most
Vanilla
likely.
latte?
Yeah, vanilla or mocha or white mocha.
Or
Where
caramel.
would syrup go
Yeah,
into a
caramel.
drink? What do I order where syrup is put in a drink?
It would like if you wanted vanilla in it, it would just
Like
be
a
vanilla
vanilla
latte.
latte.
A vanilla
Yeah.
latte. So
You
it's
would
latte
just say,
with vanilla.
like blank latte.
I think we're finding that coffee is very complicated.
It is very
As are
complicated.
people's
Starbucks has made it
feelings.
very complicated.
Yeah, it has. Okay, coffee with flavored syrups. You're adventurous and not afraid of change, but if you order pumpkin spice lattes, you also feel a strong need to be accepted.
If you order pumpkin spice,
'cause
you
you're
can
basic.
Get out.
Is that true? You don't
Yes.
like people who order
No.
pumpkin spice? Really?
Are you a pumpkin spice man?
I mean,
There's
my
such
wife
a
drinks it.
stereotype with pumpkin spice latte.
Like that kind of a D-bag?
No.
Kinda. It's kind
It's
of
the,
really
Prep-
preppy.
It's
kind
the
of-
go-to. Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
go-to prep.
The
drink.
Ugg boot wearers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
The
lot
Han
of it is
Solo
people
look.
trying to fit in with the trend.
Wow. And Starbucks only serves pumpkin spice in the fall, not year round. Is that right?
No, it's typically they normally get it in about August, but don't sell it till
I
September.
like pumpkin pie.
Oh, wow. Yeah, pumpkin pie is good.
Absolutely.
Best pie is apple, right? Didn't we
love
discuss
apple
this?
pie.
Yes.
A la mode or not a la mode?
A la mode, sure.
I think we talked about
mode.
that
It's
before.
gotta be.
Actually, I like mine with ice
crumble.
cream.
Yeah.
What is the drink
What
that
kind of
would
ice
just make you the most mad if they ordered it? As in, God, I got to make that? Or like,
unicorn
you've
one?
got to
It's
be a
like
D-bag.
a lot of it was like secret menu items. People get really precise, like 2 pumps of this, 1 pump of that, made
yeah.
a certain way.
Cue X-Files
long,
sound.
like ristretto shots and
What is that?
ristretto shots. It's espresso, but it's brewed a little differently, so it tastes a little different.
Okay.
And
I'm
then
learning
you can
so
have
much,
long
yeah.
shots, so like instead of this much of a shot, it's brewed longer, so it's like half a cup.
A little more watered down, though, because of the brewing
yeah, it's
process.
more watered down.
My go-to coffee is a instant coffee at home.
Yeah.
With like a splash of milk in it. What is that?
Yeah.
Would that be that wouldn't be a latte.
Instant coffee? No.
That's not a latte.
That's getting too complicated.
Because a latte is just full of milk, right?
Yeah, latte is milk.
Yeah, I don't do that. So probably more black coffee drinker.
When I want to splurge, I'll take my black coffee and add heavy whipping cream to it. Is that a thing?
Fancy
Yes.
boy.
What is that?
Yeah. Is the heavy whipping cream steamed or not?
I'd like it to be steamed when I
If
can.
it's steamed, it's just breve.
Ooh.
They
Breve.
use the-
So
they
there's
use
an
the-
actual
yeah,
word
they
for
use the
that.
term breve.
Bravo.
So if I go to Starbucks and I order a breve,
Yeah, like it would be like in a breve latte. Or
would you say a lot of men ordered that?
Yes.
Oh,
breve.
look at you.
Wait, now you're adding the word latte to that.
Yeah.
Do I need to say a breve latte?
Yeah, and then they'll just replace the milk with heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
Yeah. Or if you order it like a black coffee and just say
Yes.
breve, it'll be like half the black coffee and then half the steam.
Oh, that's too much. I just want, I just want to turn the coffee brown a little bit, but with heavy whipping cream. And the problem is if you put half and half or milk in there,
sprinkle
it
of
cools
cinnamon.
off the coffee. So
Yeah.
I'd like my milk to be warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, so you would just order breve.
A little picky of an order.
Well, not
It's
really.
okay. It's okay.
I mean,
You're paying for it, right?
well, yeah, that's true.
A breve. I'm about to try that.
This is fascinating.
Do you want a
I
But
have
breve?
so many
breve, be warned,
questions.
breve is an extra charge.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Since they have to steam it, it's an extra charge.
Oh my goodness! What if they just put it in the microwave? I just need it to be hot.
Starbucks doesn't have a microwave.
Is that true?
Wow. Good on Starbucks. So how do they heat up the little sandwiches?
They have an oven.
That's what takes them.
They need
so
an air
long.
fryer. We can do a
true.
whole segment on air fryers. I made some air frying chicken wings yesterday, and they were delightful.
Is that true?
They are so good.
All right, hold on. I'm making note of that. Air fryer.
We need to bring the air fryer. Frank can bring his noodle maker thing.
Oh
and
man,
we can get into some.
we get going here.
Yep, definitely.
Did y'all hear now that the Final Four, now that the championship's done and North Carolina won the championship? Did y'all hear that Eric Church was in hot water because of the whole pulling out of his concert? Well, Bud Light, to their credit, has, since they canceled the show in San Antonio, they're buying free beer for the people of San Antonio today, as a matter of fact, for everybody who had tickets to go to the Eric Church show.
Oh, that's cool.
Everybody gets a free beer.
You just get sent to your house by drone.
Well, Mr. Beer Snob over here is like, poor guys. Second place gets 2 beers.
Can't you get a refund?
The big announcement, San Antonio, we heard there was a big event. It got canceled. Come find us and we'll get you a free beer on the Riverwalk. So go to the Riverwalk.
That's cool.
Find the Bud Light tent. Free beer.
Saving face.
I wonder if there's any liability. I wonder if they have to sign a waiver for that. Because you can't just hand people free beer, right?
I guess if it's like that's a good question. I don't know.
All right, that's just me overthinking things.
You know what you can hand people?
What?
A check when you sell your car. With
You know
Carbingo.
what? Do you happen to know the website and phone number?
It's carbingo.com. 872-272-4646.
Oh my goodness! This is the Carbingo show. As a matter of fact,
I'm going home. You guys.
you're doing fine, Frank. You're the face, baby.
He needs a cup of coffee.
You sit there and be pretty. This is the Carbingo show on 950 KPRC. Let's do it. Let us talk about Starbucks. I could talk about coffee for days. Starbucks just happens to be the biggest and the baddest, or the biggest and the worst, I should say, not the baddest. That's a shame though, because I like a good cup of coffee, but Starbucks, their coffee, personal opinion, is bitter. Because I drink black coffee. It's just bitter.
I second
What
that.
were we gonna say? Oh, we took the microphone away from Jennifer during
She
the
said
break
it's
to give it
bitter,
to Ryan.
not better. It's bitter.
Yeah, it's bitter.
She's
Okay.
a little bitter about Starbucks.
On purpose? Did they do it on purpose, or is it just?
It's just the way they roast the beans.
It's the way they roast the beans. All right. Well, the reason we switched mics was because Ryan was killing me to put him on to talk about beer because I mentioned the word Bud Light, and he practically jumped over the stand to tell me, "Hey, Bud Light is awful," and he had a beer recommendation that I had to try. Go ahead, Ryan.
I'm a veteran beer drinker.
Okay. State your bona fides. That's right.
Only had alcohol for 2 years, actually.
He's 21 years old, but go ahead.
There's actually one here. It's a Houston beer. It's called Dreamsicle. It's by Buffalo Bayou.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really good. And also Guinness.
Not sponsored, but now the Dreamsicle sounds like it's the ice cream.
It sounds extremely like
You know the Dreamsicle ice cream, right?
yes, no, 100%.
It's not that,
it's
is
not.
it?
No,
It doesn't taste
it's-
orange and creamy.
No, I mean it has a little bit of citrus on it. But it's the first time like you can ever whenever beers are like I don't know, like it's like cherry with a hint of chocolate
Yeah.
and something like that, and it doesn't
Yeah.
taste anything. This is the first one's kind of a little bit actually citrusy. It's pretty solid. If you like citrus beers,
Well, let me ask you this, Matthew Barroso.
He has a stake in whatever that
I
beer
think
is.
he does. I think he has. He has.
He's wearing the shirt right now.
Beer's not supposed to be fruity, right?
I don't think so. No.
God
That's
did
why-
not make us to make beer fruity.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just-
I think
that's-
beer's supposed to be the way it is. right?
Hoppy.
Put a little.
Not even hoppy, malty.
Are you opposed to the twisted lime, or is that already
That's
messing
okay.
with
That's
it?
a garnish. If it's a literal twist of lime,
If it's like ice
on a
cold, and you're
Pilsner?
if you're outside, ice cold, little twist of
the best
lime
kind.
just brings it up a little bit to me.
although maybe Ryan can back this up. I've heard that you're not supposed to serve beer ice cold because it deadens your taste buds and you can't taste the flavor of beer.
I'm all about cold, so
Ice cold beer.
Because there's people who tout at their restaurants, our beer is 28 degrees, and they have a little counter of the temperature of the beer. But a beer guru once told me, that's great, but beer should be at about 42 degrees, so that way you can taste all the flavors.
I think it's better if it stays really cold. Then
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, it just goes down a
you
lot
can kind
easier.
of sip it a little bit.
Yeah.
Take your time, enjoy your time.
Ryan, counterpoint?
nope. I'd take it however you want it. Once it gets too hot, it's gross.
And to
That's
be
true.
to be truthful, to be fair,
I don't even drink beer that much, and I know that's true.
you don't want it to get warm. Yeah, that's awful. Although Guinness is never really served cold.
Not that I know of. When I was in Ireland,
Look at him dropping
you know,
vacation.
When I was
just casually,
abroad,
yeah,
when I was
no,
abroad.
yeah, it wasn't like super cold or anything like that, but you're not supposed to touch it. By the way, if you ever go to Ireland,
Until when?
like so they
stick your finger in the
no,
glass.
no, like so they'll pour a little, like they'll do like the whole pour and stuff, and it all looks all mixed and everything.
Right.
They set it down and they keep it near them. And then I went over there to go grab it, thinking it was done. And they go, "No, don't touch it." And I was like,
Yeah.
They go, "You don't want to do that." I was like, "Okay."
But
Then
I'm paying for it.
yeah, and then they top it off to
Yeah.
make it like
should
literally.
say,
It's a thing.
yeah,
it's a process.
It is. And
We don't wait in America. Give me my beer.
Well, I've heard a pour is supposed to take about 10 minutes.
it was about five or five.
Yeah, because you got to let it.
You know, there's an electrical system in European vehicles. It's called a Lucas.
Okay,
electric
I didn't know
system.
this.
And they say that Germans drink warm beer because they have Lucas electric systems in the refrigerators. Does it break down? Sorry, Lucas fans. Excuse me.
We are getting letters. We are getting emails and letters.
You never heard that?
No, I haven't. That's pretty funny. What's your favorite beer? Frank Rios.
I like IPAs a lot.
Oh, have we talked about that? Because that's
I remember him
That
saying
is a
that
touchy
before.
that's
subject.
disgusting. Matthew?
I like. There's one from Argentina that I really
Oh, my
like.
goodness.
It's called Quilmes.
I think
and
we
I had
talked
it
about
in
this.
Argentina.
Quilmes, yes.
And I was 21. And
Yeah.
it was really good. I think that's maybe that's why it's a little bit nostalgic.
Yep,
I
respect
haven't had
that.
one in a long time.
I get that. That's me and Pacifico. Ryan, what's
Pacifico.
Guinness probably.
yours? Okay. And Jennifer?
Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
Oh, good night.
said, "I
She
drink,
doesn't drink beer. Now, but you've
unicorn beer."
tasted beer, right? You've tasted beer?
A couple.
What was the occasion on which you tasted beer? She says a couple.
She quit Starbucks.
She was curious.
Yeah, I tried it and I just no.
It's an acquired taste. I mean, nobody drinks it for the first time when they're 16. And
Yeah.
goes, man, this is delicious.
They're like, this is disgusting. Let's have more.
Yeah.
I was like 22.
Wow. All right. First, what was the? Well, never mind. I won't go into that. I was going to ask how old you were when you first had alcohol, but that's going to get us in trouble.
22.
It won't get me in trouble. I was 25.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
You were
Yeah,
25.
I didn't have a sip of alcohol until I was 25 years old.
Wow. No forbidden fruit thing.
No, yeah. No.
Okay.
So if you could choose, would it like if they said, "Hey, we'll let you have one alcoholic beverage for the rest of your life"?
Yeah.
What are you taking?
The brand. I mean, the brand or the type.
Just the
Whiskey.
type. Yeah, a whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a beer? You going to
Yeah,
stay with
probably
your beer?
beer. Yeah.
See, I'm probably going like a margarita or something.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I'm-
tequila, or I mean, that's the.
Yeah, I like steakhouse margarita. Like I'm not sophisticated in any
Yeah,
way
well,
for
yeah.
alcohol stuff.
You don't have to convince me.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't take much to convince
Right.
anybody of that one.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just like sugary drink. I like sweet tea
Ooh,
with lemon.
So
That's
you like
all
the
I-
sugary.
So
alcohol.
like for me, alcohol is
That's
the
bad
opposite.
for hangovers. Sugary drinks bad for hangovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I learned that this weekend. Friday, a degenerate came in from Baton Rouge, and the first thing she said is, "We're going to do shots." And the shot they brought was like schnapps, orange juice, and a piece of bacon, and it tasted just like a breakfast, like a pancake.
I would just say, can I have the orange juice and bacon?
Yeah, I mean, it was a shot chaser, eat the bacon, and
Wow.
it was a flavor explosion. And we had a few of those, and
Maple
the sweetness really gave me a hangover.
Interesting.
Saturday. I'm not proud of that. I'm 44 years old. I don't got time for hangovers.
You're
That's
right.
why I drink whiskey
Yeah.
with ice.
Interesting.
That's it. Jennifer, your favorite alcoholic beverage?
I like margaritas.
She likes margaritas.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, Matthew. You must be
Feel
proud.
like pina coladas.
Frank Rios, favorite drink, alcohol drink?
Just neat whiskey.
Attaboy.
Single malt.
Neat.
Scotch.
Wow.
Neater on the rocks.
That's why you're so tall and handsome, because you just drink it.
What do y'all recommend in getting into that? Because I've tried it and I just cannot find one that I can do. Is it
get
just
it.
that you just have to man mode it until it's like, all right, I can do this, or what?
I think it's a palate thing.
I've
Yeah.
always drank it. I like it cold, so like with an ice cube.
Yeah,
or
ice is
neat.
nice.
If it's really good single malt stuff.
Yeah, the
Maybe
trick
it's quality. I was gonna say probably quality.
quality
Absolutely.
probably.
It's
Yeah,
gotta be good
it's got to
stuff.
be good.
Get a good quality.
But
the
I
flavor.
drink Jack Daniels. It's my everyday drink. I mean, when I'm sitting there, babysitting the kids, and I want to get a good buzz on, I'll just drink Jack Daniels.
The honey one's really good. You know what
No,
tastes really
see,
good?
Again, we're going back to sweets, Matthew.
Yeah, I know.
With ice?
Yeah, big cube.
You know what tastes really good? The Jack Daniels honey, whatever it's called.
I know exactly what
can't
you're talking about. Yeah.
remember. That beige bottle
Uh-huh.
with a little bit of ginger ale.
Oh yeah, I could see
Very
that.
good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took that from their website and we were like, we
Yeah.
never tried it. And it was
Ryan-
really good.
Ryan, you definitely have the look of someone who would drink whiskey. So
Yeah.
try
That and a
working on
cigar. I've
Yeah.
wanted. Trust me, I've tried
Cigars.
a lot of them, and I
Not a fan.
have not found one that I can
that. Yeah,
handle. I can handle. I can drink it, but it's like
I respect that. I get that. Anybody ever been in trouble with the law? Show of hands. Nobody.
Definitely not.
Anybody ever handcuffed or anything?
I don't know. We're going from drinking ages and now
Oh,
we're
that's
asking questions.
true.
I'm feeling
That's true.
entrapped a little bit.
I think it was Jennifer who told me she has been on probation for 8 months for Grand Theft Auto. Was that you, Jennifer? I can't remember. Well, no, I didn't say you said it. I said I think you said it. Was that? No, that wasn't you. Okay. Well,
Must have been whiskey.
if you've ever been caught lying, trying to defend yourself for a previous lie, like it just snowballs. This is kind of like this, but it's crazier. A woman was arrested for car theft. A woman who was arrested for car theft drove to a court appearance in another stolen car. A woman in California drove to court where she was due to make an appearance after she was arrested for stealing a car. If she's stolen a car before, how did she get to the courthouse? I don't know. As it turns out, she was driving another stolen car, and the authorities figured it out somehow, and she was driven back to jail
That's
In a stolen car.
crazy.
in a stolen car.
She's really good at stealing cars.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh crap, I'm late.
We had a customer once. This is a funny story. We had a customer once at the bank asked him for proof of residence. You know what he brought for proof of residence?
What?
An eviction notice.
Oh no! Did it work?
No. Well, we didn't send it in. I mean, we looked
Yeah.
at it. You know.
I live here for
Yeah.
now. Wow. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Matthew, say something clever.
Eviction notices don't work. Yeah. Don't
Very
make
good.
that.
I have-
Proof of residence.
Yeah, it's not gonna work,
That's
guys.
funny. The top American foods. Here we go. The top American foods that foreigners crave when they leave the United States.
Fried chicken.
The U.S. has a lot to offer, and foreigners miss a lot of the uniquely American things when they go home. The number one food that foreigners crave when they leave the United States. Actually, start with number 10. The thing they crave the most is
Letterman style.
American breakfasts. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, and fried potatoes.
Yummy.
That sounds like a good breakfast right there.
Yes.
Number 9, this is unfortunate. They must not be going to the right places. Number 9, American barbecue. I would have thought that would have been higher on the list.
Yeah.
Number 8, jambalaya. Not a fan of jambalaya?
Love jambalaya.
All right,
It's
well,
good,
listen,
but
we got the top 7 here coming up in a minute. But first, I need to tell you that our friends at Carbingo.com bring us this show every Saturday at 4 o'clock here on KPRC. And Frank, if I have a car, it's just sitting there because my kid went off to college and I just need a whole bunch of money fast.
Carbingo.com is the way to go.
Have
They're
mercy.
going to ask you a couple of questions about your car, and we're going to get a number right away.
Yep.
A number that you're going to be very surprised whether you're going to like it because it's a lot of money.
Yep.
And we're going to send you a check to your house and pick up the car, or you can come to one of our buying centers where within 15, 20 minutes, you walk out of here with a big smile and a big check.
You're going to need proof of residence?
No.
Okay. This is the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. This is the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. I was just protesting my hatred for seafood
And Aquaman.
and Aquaman. Anything that lives underwater, I said. including
Aquaman was the butt of many jokes until recently. Now he's cool.
Well, now it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Momoa.
Yeah, whatever.
Momoa.
Momoa, is that? let's see,
Momoa, yeah.
Again,
I only know it because every
Mimosa.
woman on earth.
Again, I am not a dork who likes comic books, Matthew. Because
Yeah.
with my Superman tattoo right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We were talking when we last left off about the foods that the foreigners crave when they leave the United States. And we were surprised that barbecue was number 9, but
Do you think we're surprised just because we're Texan?
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, that's what Jennifer and Ryan made the good point at the same time. The reason is because foreigners come in and they go to New York or Los Angeles where they don't barbecue at all.
Can you imagine going to Los Angeles and being like, let me get some food that's like hearty and they're like, no,
Yeah.
everything's healthy and
Yeah.
they have a lot of good food there, but
Yeah.
let's be real.
Although
It's
my
not-
friend, his son lives in California, went to a vegan restaurant in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, wherever, vegan restaurant, and there was
They have
Paul
those there?
McCartney. Yeah, Paul McCartney was there. So
Sir Paul.
how about that? You're not going to see Paul McCartney at In-N-Out.
You
He
should.
drives a Honda that we can buy. at
We've talked
Carbingo.
about that, yeah, for a lot more money because it's Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's certified Paul McCartney
We can give
driven.
him some vegan snacks. Always there.
Vegan beef jerky.
Yeah.
Speaking of beef jerky, number 7 on the list, gas station beef jerky.
Really?
Because it's so expensive and hard to find in Europe that it's so readily available here
Yeah.
that people.
Interesting.
Number 6, root beer. I don't know if it's because they don't
know
have
if-
root beer.
You know, if you mix root beer and Coke, it tastes a lot like Dr. Pepper.
Is that true?
The conspiracy is that that's what
Oh.
Dr. Pepper really is.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
Number 5 of foods foreigners miss when they leave the United States: mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
I love
Right?
mozzarella
I love a
sticks.
good mozzarella
Who
stick.
can't? I mean, come on.
I'm so
It's
hungry.
like almost like the perfect snack.
It is.
It is a
with the
wonderful
marinara
snack.
sauce that'll melt your face. It's so
so
hot.
marinade.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 4, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A specifically. Also mentioned were Wendy's, In-N-Out, Taco Bell, and
So
Cracker Barrel.
fast food. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. No, again, it's people who
There's
don't.
there's a lot of Whataburger haters out there, man.
There is.
Ooh,
Number 3, maple syrup.
huh.
Yeah,
I guess it's a North America thing.
I guess so. Number 2, Mexican food.
Tex-Mex.
Obviously,
Yes,
the
of
people aren't
course.
from Mexico, but
Right.
great. Well, it says great Mexican food.
Yeah, they don't have taquerias or anything like that. over there.
Correct. Yeah. And then number 1, this is going to surprise some of y'all because it surprised me, Americanized Chinese food.
Oh gosh, Panda Express, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Can we say that?
Americanized.
Can we say names?
You can
We're allowed to
names.
say the
Well,
names.
like chili cheese dogs, wouldn't you?
I know.
Hot
Well,
dog, yeah.
here, real
Well, I
quick.
guess there's sausages and stuff. Like it's kind of close to.
Yeah,
a hot dog,
I guess so. Here's some of
Kinda.
the other things. The rest of the list included Pop-Tarts, cereal selections at grocery stores,
Pop-Tarts.
everything bagels. I'm going to sneeze. Matthew, take over.
I'm assuming.
That's Omicron. I could taste that coming out. That was
Wow,
definitely
wow,
Omicron.
wow. I used to have a friend that was from Argentina, and every time he came over, he was jonesing for KFC.
Really?
Oh,
KFC?
Man. He was like, they don't have that over there
In
So
Argentina?
they had like McDonald's and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but KFC they didn't have fried chicken. So I was like, hey man, we should start,
That's
you
funny.
know, let's connect this
All right.
here. But
Fried chicken,
So
yeah.
Pop-Tarts, the cereal selection, everything bagels, Reese's peanut butter cups, peanut butter,
so good.
Hidden Valley Ranch dressing, chicken wings, and finally, those huge cans of Arizona iced tea.
Wow.
How about that?
Nice.
I saw a documentary about the portion sizes of the United States compared to the rest of the world.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So I can see those big cans of Arizona iced tea, how appealing that could be to people.
In this economy, I don't know how they've kept it at 99 cents
99
still.
cents. I
I
know.
don't know
it.
what they're doing.
Increased it.
Did
Oh,
they?
is that right?
Yeah,
I misspoke.
$1.29 or something.
Oh, thanks,
wow.
Biden. This
Never-
is Joe
I will-
Biden's America.
I'll never buy another one.
I went to
Wow,
Sam's
that's interesting.
and I had heard about the cost of bacon increasing, but then I went and I saw the cost of bacon.
Yep.
It was almost $30 for two things. Now it's right brand bacon, which is
Right.
by far the superior bacon.
Is it? Oh,
But $30, it was $18 not too long ago.
it's a lot of bacon.
Well, is there really such a thing? Is there
could've-
really?
yeah,
such,
yeah,
well, you
touche.
said a lot. You didn't say too much.
Touche.
Let's see here. We spend, I don't know who we is, we spend $221 a year to make our home smell good. You an incense guy? Frank Rios?
I'm not an instance.
That's probably double at my house.
Is that true? Your wife is big into incense?
We got every diffuser and oil and all that stuff. And then I'm a fan of Febreze. So
Oh yeah.
Incense is the one you light, or is there like an incense and you plug
Incense
it?
is
well,
the
I
little
guess
stick.
candle. I guess I meant everything.
No,
Now the
candles I use. Yeah.
now
yeah.
the cool thing is the oil diffusers.
Oh, what
they
is that?
Spray. It's like a little triangle, little pyramid looking thing. It has water in it. Then you put the oil drops in the water, and then as it heats up, the vapors come out.
Oh wow.
And it does smell really good, I will admit. But it's not the cheapest investment in smell.
Yeah.
It's not like back in the day when your mom would spray a little Lysol or something.
You're
You're
right.
like, oh, it smells different.
Oh, that good old Lysol, man. That industrial strength Lysol.
You could just bake an apple pie.
There you
know
go.
what?
Huh?
That
Make some
is good.
cookies.
That is good. My mom, when we were growing up, had a candle that smelled like cinnamon rolls, and it would get us every morning because she would light it. And for half a second, I thought, we're having cinnamon roll. Ah, God.
Everybody's running into the kitchen.
It's-
That's a form of child abuse. I
It
think.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is mental
Yeah.
abuse for
I do it to my kids now, though, so it's fine.
Keep the cycle going.
That's right. It's a circle of life. $221. Now, I've priced candles before for Christmas for my
It's
wife.
expensive, dude.
That's a money racket
super
right there, man. I mean, you are literally burning money.
To burn it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally,
I mean, that
no
is
doubt.
crazy. Just for, like Frank said, to just bake an apple pie.
Yeah.
You get
You can
get to
eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking for. I made notes. I wrote down 4 letters, thinking I would remember. AFCW.
AFCW.
Yeah, we were going to talk about something. Initials A. Can we roll back the tape?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
CW.
Coffee
Ryan, was
related?
it? AW.
When did you write it down? Do you remember what segment?
I don't remember this segment. That's all right.
Well, that doesn't help.
We'll have to listen to. We'll have to go back on YouTube and then scream
Yeah.
at ourselves when we
Look
we
for us in
post
the
this.
comments.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, this is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. We are here every Saturday just to talk all things. We have everybody in this room is an expert in anything, and that's what I like about this show.
Oh, that's true.
There are 5 of us, and between the 5 of us, there's probably nothing we don't know about.
We could figure out a couple things here and there.
For example,
Ah.
if I wanted to sell my car,
Yes.
you probably know a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
That'll give you
It's
all
not
the
like your
money for
brother-in-law shady kind of thing where he
No.
takes it and drives it around for a little bit.
it.
And,
No, this money's good.
okay, and the check will
He's
clear.
got a guy.
Yeah, I got a guy. And it's super simple. You can even do it with your mobile phone. You can go to carbingo.com, and carbingo.com is your best friend if you're trying to sell your car. Super easy. You don't have to speak to anybody. You don't have to talk to anybody, nothing. You just put your information about your car in your mobile device, and within a couple of minutes, you're going to get a number of how much you're going to get for it. If you like it, you're going to get contacted anyway by Carbingo. Just say yay, and we'll send somebody out there. We'll look at the car, give you a check, and pick up the unit. Super simple. Very easy. We've been buying cars all over the U.S. now, and because we make it so easy, we're not back and forth. You know, with a number, we're not trying to sell you anything. We're not trying to push you to trade it. We just want to buy your car at carbingo.com, or you can call us if you want to talk to a live person at 872
if you want a friend.
272 4646. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you come and pick up the car,
Yeah.
typically you drive it off the lot. I mean, you drive it off the driveway,
Right.
or you don't tow it back.
No, sometimes we do. Yeah. Sometimes if it's out of town, we
Okay.
will send a flatbed or something to pick it up.
Okay.
For sure.
What happens, Lord forbid, somebody's driving that car back and hits a tree? Y'all are on the hook for it.
You're
right?
out of it. You got our check.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the
So
hook
you-
for it. Absolutely. We're
It's-
insured.
It then becomes a race to cash that check before that check is.
And most importantly, Ramon, if you sell us your car, the ownership is going to get transferred. Say you
Oh,
sell your
okay.
car to a private individual, they drive it off of wherever you're selling it at, and they nail a tree, or they
Yep.
nail a person or a pedestrian or a bus or whatever. Then it's still in your name. There's a lot of it's implications there that
Look
you
at
could
that.
be.
See?
Yeah, Carbingo will to get rid of all those headaches for you
guys.
in a simple transaction. Go into carbingo.com.
All right.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's good.
So next week, before next week's show, I need one of y'all to reach out to the tamale maker and invite him to the show. Get that settled up. All right.
That's the next show is just going to be about that.
All tamales.
The origins of tamale, actually.
Yes. And different types of tamales, and different leaves they wrap it in. All that stuff. Just be ready for that.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all being here this week. Y'all mean everything to
No,
me.
thank you
I mean
very
that.
much, Ramon.
All right.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.